Good morning. Welcome to another wonderful Sunday morning edition of church here at Fairview Baptist. I'm glad that you decided to worship with us today. If you're a guest, first of all, let me tell you that I'm excited and happy that you chose to worship with us today. Do me a favor, get a visitor's packet from one of our greeters if you haven't already. Fill it out and just drop it in the offering plate when it goes by a little bit later. We'd like to get to know a little bit more about you and your family from that information. There's also different ways that you can look at that and find out how you can get plugged into ministries here at Fairview. Or if you have any other questions, you can check out our website too at fairviewchurch.org. That's it for now. Check out today's 411.
Why is the box empty?
This week, at this week's prayer gathering, we talked about how we can pray for our community and how we can help change the community. And somebody said that in order for us to change the world, we have to first change the country. And in order for us to change the country, we have to change a state. And in order for us to change the state, we have to change a county, and a community, and a single church. And then finally, you're not going to get any of that change without a change in here. You know, Mohandas Gandhi once said that we have to be the change that we want to see in the world. Now, while I don't necessarily believe in everything that Gandhi stood for, I think these words do have some merit. If we want to be the change, or if we want to be the change that we want to see, we need to be the change that Jesus was. Jesus brought forth a whole lot of change, and it was a good change. He changed the way people thought. He changed the way people acted. He changed people's lives. Now, if we're going to change our community, we have to change our lives to reflect Jesus's. So having said that, are you ready to change? Are you ready to reach out to the community, who's then going to reach out to the states and the countries and to the world? It starts with you. What are you going to do?
Since 1993, with your support, Operation Christmas Child has reached children in 130 countries with gift-filled shoeboxes.
Not only did I receive a gift, but I also prayed to receive Christ as my Lord.
Each shoebox is an opportunity to introduce a child to Jesus, and more than 5 million children have come to faith through our discipleship programs.
It's not just you give a box and we walk away. This is long-term spiritual effect that we're having on these communities and on these countries.
Your gifts will help us reach 100 million shoeboxes, sharing hope, faith, and God's love with millions of children this year.
Somebody once told me that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And if that's the case, quick question is, who are you imitating? I see a lot of people out there with the wavy hair like Justin Bieber. I see a lot of people who have big necklaces like Mr. T. Some people have camo cut-off shirts trying to be Larry the Cable Guy. But I don't think that's quite the kind of imitation that we should be doing. 1 John 2:6 says that whoever claims to live in Him must walk as Jesus did. It's cool to look like all the other people, you know, to want to blend in or to keep up with the Joneses. But that's not what God wants. See, God wants us to enjoy ourselves and have a good time. But ultimately, He wants us to be like He meant us to be. And He designed us to be His creation. And so if you want to live with Him, then why are you imitating others? They're all going to fail. They're all going to let you down. Idols have a tendency to do that. And is that the kind of person that you want to imitate? Why not imitate a person like Jesus, who's faithful, promises everything good, and delivers on all those promises? Because not only is imitating Him going to be better, but I'm pretty sure that He's going to get more out of the flattery that you give Him. Thanks. Well, that's what's happening at Fairview. Glad that you chose us to to worship today. Now as the team comes up, open your hearts. Let's sing to God, man. He deserves it.